All right. There's 3 stages of consciousness. Well, there's 4, but 3 main ones. First stage consciousness is I, me, my. I, the small I. I've had a breakthrough recently, and I want to share this with you. I got to make this quick. The second stage of consciousness is functionality and fairness. It's where you are considering others and coming to conclusions of functionality. The third stage of consciousness is very few people even get there, and it's where you've become integrated in your consciousness and you do what's right, whether it makes you feel uncomfortable or not. It's right is right. The fourth stage of consciousness, like 1% or 0.1%, I'm sorry, if you look at billions of human beings, 0.0001% of every human beings ever hit, it's full spiritual integration. So I just got off the phone with my friend Coach Rob. I talk about him in my videos. Oh, by the way, this is Keith Kelfus with the I Am Ability YouTube channel. I talk about consciousness, personal development, all that shit. Hit the subscribe button. All right. My friend Coach Rob, you hear me talk about him in my YouTube videos. He's an NLP certified private mastery hypnotherapy coach. This guy is fucking amazing. And I'm very lucky to be friends with him. He's the most conscious human being I've ever met in my life. And a couple of weeks ago, I paid him. I went to his house, and he put me under hypnosis, and we did what he calls the masculine meditation. It's about developing your masculine consciousness and your masculine awareness. Now, I've been with my wife 10 years, almost 10 years. We've been married for 7 or 8, and we used to fight all the time. We had these codependent thing where it would pop up. Rob calls it like the whack-a-mole game. You think it's solved over here and it just pops up out of the blue. We would put each other through a bunch of emotional and mental agony and pain and suffering. Basically, how do I not go too into detail? I would do some subtle little thing that I wasn't even aware I was doing because I was unconscious and I was an idiot. And, well, that's not true, but I was unconscious. And my wife would fly off the handle, and I'll just put it at that. And instead of me being conscious and masculine and present with my wife, I would just be like, she's crazy. And I would just turn off the switch, and I would completely disassociate from my own wife and be like, I'll just wait for her to calm down, and then I'll come back, because I didn't know how to deal with her. And instead of my wife and her calming down, she would turn it up to a 10 or to an 11 until the point where it was like unbearable. And I would close like a steel door. I'd be there, but I would just like shut down completely. Like, I didn't know how to deal with it, dude. I was just like, and it would drove her nuts. So, because it's not funny at all. Because here's why. And let me know if you can relate to this. Anything that you say, I'll just say in this perspective, to your woman, while you or her are in a manic state or in a state of, what does Rob call it? It's a frantic type of state of consciousness. Anything you say can and will be used against you. So you'll say something just trying to help the situation, and you made it worse and you lost ground. So then if you get upset and you say something, it doesn't matter what you say, you just keep digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole with a woman. And next thing you know, you're just being flushed down in you. And Rob calls it, you're caught up in the swirl. So basically, he would tell me, I would used to run out, and I'd wait till my wife was so exhausted, and she'd fall asleep at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had to be up in 3 hours to go to work for 12 hours. I didn't sleep for months. I went years without sleep. I don't even know how I'm alive right now. I would run and call Rob at 3 in the morning and wake him up. Like, Rob, I'm at Rob. He goes, yeah, so what's going on? He's a night owl, but he'd be like, I'm like, Rob, can you please talk to me? He goes, yes, what's up? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dude, please, can you talk to me? And he would coach me in the middle of the night, not how to deal with my wife, but how to deal. And basically, I was in first stage consciousness. All I wanted to do was make the problem better, like that beach ball. I want to just push it underwater and wait for the pain to go away so everything could be okay again. But knowing in the back of my mind that in a month, 2 months, in a week, it could pop up